Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you a DBD discussion video, kind of a discussion for me video, with some gameplay in the background. Yes, I actually do recommend this build to an extent. It was a pretty simple idea. Twins always feel clunky and slow, so we just put on things to unclunk and unslow. So if you want to try that because you're getting used to twins, go for it. But as you can see from the title, what I want to talk about is the possible end of DVD content. Before you click on subscribe for me and all of that jazz, I'm not saying that I necessarily plan to end creating for DVD. That's not in my cards anytime soon. So, I know some people dip immediately, jump ship when they hear, oh, this person is going to stop doing that. I don't intend to. So with that out the way, I want to talk about how tough it's getting to make DVD content. Um, the DDoSing for DVD on Steam is worse than I even knew when I made the last video. Apparently, it doesn't even need to be you that they target. If it's somebody in your lobby that they were mad at, then they can also mess with you. And there's some other things that is just like this is pretty significant, right? So we take out DDoS and we go, "Oh, that's a funky little issue," right? But um if you look back through my channel, that's about the same time that I stopped creating for DBD last time. There was a lot of DDoSing going on, and I was like, well, I have no reason to risk my stuff just for this game at the time. And I did like the avatar and vanished, right? I don't plan on doing that right now. I'm letting you know right now, I still have videos in backlog, but they might get released sooner than I expected. Who knows about that front? But the other thing about why it's harder to make content for DVD is, as you know, this platform we're on, YouTube, and why I changed kind of some of my videos, like why I started swearing less in them, and why I don't even say what the bad guys are. Because I, the YouTube rules are getting pretty funky. I will say, I don't know if I just got lucky and dodged the automated system, which was what I was kind of testing with the Skull Merchant video I did using Rancor. I got two Moris in, and I didn't seem to be in trouble. So I don't know how far I want to push that envelope, but there's that. So you have DBD itself being literally unplayable for sometimes consoles at a time. Like I know, um, what was it, PlayStation? It was either PlayStation or Xbox. Either way, it was a console. Um, with the Wesker release where they couldn't play for like a month or two because of the system, and this whole DDoS thing on Steam twice now. Like, this is ridiculous, and that means that they didn't fix it from last time, really, because this isn't a new issue. If you are newer to this game, this happened a while ago. They were made aware of it, and I guess they kind of just let it just burn itself out. Now, then you also have the issue of like running into cheaters and hackers in the game. I will say I haven't faced as many recently, but there's also been a few subtle things that I'm not gonna lose too much sleep over. I just don't put that video out, and I say GG go next, right? Unless they try to like hold me captive in the game. And thankfully, I don't. That doesn't happen to me too often. I kind of just walk away from a PC or whatever. But even to that front, I don't really blame games for having cheaters like that too often, because especially when everybody seems to be using easy anti-cheat, and then I see the mass amount of cheaters in those games, and I'm just like, so when are we going to stop using easy anti-cheat? Somebody ask Riot for tips on how to reduce that number. Like, I don't think I've ever personally come across a scripter. So, hey, that's that. But you have DDoSing being an issue via Steam, and let me tell you, one, I don't have the finances right now to rebuy DBD on Epic just to play the game. If I did, I'm not doing that. That's dumb. I'm not. Why would I pay again to play a game when I'm not even making money off of the content right now? Spoiler alert. I'm doing this for free right now. More or less, right? But then you also have the fact that YouTube one day it's like, hey, all right, everybody goes like, hey, if you're an adult, you can see more adult content on our platform. And of course, not just straight up like adult content, but like you can see things like blood and bad words in video games, right? And then the next, they're like, well, to appeal to advertisers, we're going to make all of the site YouTube for kids. And then you just kind of like nuke entire genres of YouTube. Now I have a theory on that front that the change isn't necessarily just for ad friendly stuff. I think it's like the rest of the economy. Everybody's going to crap and trying to cut spending where they can. So if all of a sudden new terms of service means that certain videos and retroactively it applies to videos too, where it's just like, oh well, if we don't have to pay them because our rules say we don't have to, then save costs. But that's just a pipeline theory. That's my tinfoil hat one. And you go, but they're rich, but Google also had a major cut. But that's beyond the point. This is about DBD. Um, you have it's harder to put the content out. It's harder to even play the game, and it's pretty disheartening. It is pretty disheartening to play or try to make content for DBD at this moment. So, this goes to kind of my next point. Like I said, I don't intend to stop DBD content if I can, but if I start getting like random flags for showing a Mori, or I don't know, I still can't say the bad guys. I still don't know. Honestly, if somebody has that answer in the comments, if I'm free to say that now, let me know. I still don't know. Um, but I am going to be doing something I've intended to do. I just haven't had the time to, which is expand my content, right? I This channel is intended to be a variety channel. Like, if you look, there's a reason I haven't deleted my old videos of me playing other games because I never intended this to be just a DBD channel. That's why my a little about me bio thing that you have says like things on this channel, not just hey I do DBD, right? Now, however you found me one way or another, I appreciate you for being here. But the heads up is I will be doing other things. I want to learn how to play Hunt Showdown, so if you all are excited about that game and can tell me how to play it, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you see me on Twitch, which is in my description, streaming that game, feel free to let me know if I suck or not. Right? Like, tell me how to be better at that game. So I intend to be doing that. Now I'm working on I guess a review is what I'm calling it in my head right now for another game that's not necessarily new, but I did enjoy the game, so that's coming. And I'm thinking about doing a movie review because, well, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll probably figure out what movie I'm talking about. But, you know, I like horror, and that's pretty much where it is. I like horror and I like competitive things. So I don't see myself getting back into like esports, like trying to do esporty type content. But if you see me back on Valorant or Apex, who knows? Um, so there's that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing more things. Hopefully, that's the plan there. And if DBD just goes down the knucker hole because it doesn't know how to save itself, well, hey, I'm going to try to save myself, right? Which is really sad to think about because if I ever thought about what the end of DBD would be, I wouldn't have thought this. Right? Too many people are like, "Oh, this new game, VHS or Friday the 13th or yada yada yada, it's going to put DBD out of business." And I don't know why people keep saying that. We all know that's not going to happen. But behavior needs to do something. They need to figure out how to stop cheaters. They need to figure out how to not have DDoSing through Steam for them. Because it's like, it's not just, it'd be different if it was like all Steam games are going through an issue right now. It's just DBD that I'm hearing, and I try to be connected to the gaming sphere. So if there's other games you know about that's going through it, let me know. And then YouTube just slapping people because things are too much for people, I guess, in horror, even though you know that you're clicking a horror based video. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's my thoughts on everything. If you want to tell me anything in the comments, please do, like, sound off, talk about anything. If there's content that you've stopped seeing, unfortunately, because of one thing or another, feel free to, like, vent it out here, you know? Yeah. If you like the video, like it. Got a comment for me, comment. And until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.